Hello, my name is Ben Lovegrove, and in this video I'm going to suggest some answers to the question, after the PPL, what next? There are 2 points at which student or newly qualified pilots tend to drop out of flying altogether. The first is after the first solo, and the second is after completing the syllabus and obtaining the license. The latter is often due to the fact that new pilots will take friends and family on short flights from their local airfield, but thereafter they have no one else to take. If they haven't developed any friendships within the aviation community, or if they haven't set themselves any new goals, they can soon find themselves flying less often. As time goes on without fresh challenges, their confidence goes into a spiral descent, until they no longer venture outside the local area. Eventually, short flights inside the shrinking comfort zone lose their appeal, and they stop flying and the license is shelved. This is a sad state of affairs, as it means lost opportunities for the pilot, and the general aviation sector loses another participant. Here then are some suggestions as to what you can do as a private pilot to keep that license current, develop new skills, gain confidence, and enjoy more flying. Number 1. Go exploring. Get out your chart and plan trips to other airfields, large and small. Visit unfamiliar airfields and airports where the challenges might be the amount of traffic and radio calls, or the approaches and takeoffs. Check out the farm strips and consider dropping in, with prior permission confirmed, of course. Plan a series of stops, perhaps with 1 or more nights away. There's a whole world out there to explore, and a runway is all you need. By flying in the aircraft type in which you trained and qualified, you will consolidate and augment your confidence in flight planning, weather decision-making, radio calls, navigation skills, and approaches to unfamiliar airfields. Number 2. Buddy up. All this exploring can be enjoyed on your own, but there are lots of advantages to flying with a co-pilot. For a start, there's an extra pair of eyes for the lookout, someone to point out anything you've missed inside the cockpit, and someone to fly alternate legs, giving you a break. There are plenty of clubs and associations made up of people who love to fly, and many who don't have a license but who are eager passengers. Take a pilot or a passenger or more, and they can make a contribution to your costs. Flying can not only be sociable but cheaper too. Number 3. Change your attitude. If you learn to fly on a nose-wheel aircraft, do a type conversion to a tail dragger, or vice versa. All the airfields and strips you've already visited now have the potential to teach you something new as you return in a different aircraft type. If you convert to a tail dragger, then you'll be putting down foundations for heavier vintage aircraft in the years to come. Just imagine putting in logbook entries for a Chipmunk, Tiger Moth, Harvard, or even one day a Spitfire. Number 4. Be a night owl. Flying at night is a whole new experience for the senses, not just your eyes but your ears too. With fewer aircraft airborne, the radio is quieter. With the changes in temperature, the air can be more still and the whole atmosphere in the cockpit changes. Familiar landmarks and airfields take on a whole new look, and once again, there are plenty of opportunities for developing your skills as you taxi, take off and land, guided by runway lights. Number 5. Get complicated. Perhaps you learn to fly on a conventional training aircraft, on which both undercarriage and propeller pitch are fixed. Consider converting to a more complex type that has retractable undercarriage and a variable pitch propeller. Then consolidate that learning by visiting familiar airfields and noticing the difference in speeds and in fuel consumption. All this training and experience will prepare you for the move from single engine to twin. Alternatively, get a seaplane rating and learn all about the complexities of taxiing on water when there is a current and a wind. Combine flying with boating. Number 6. Win with a twin. Once you're comfortable with retractable undercarriage and a variable pitch propeller, you could opt for a twin rating, or simply throw yourself in at the deep end and deal with it all at once. With the increases in speed and range, your options for exploring are expanded. Suddenly those distant airfields look a lot closer, and you've got the room and the power to pack some bags for overnight stays. Number 7. Check your instruments. Expand your horizons by getting qualified to fly in worsening weather, or through it to the clear skies above. Here in the UK, you could go for an IRR, Instrument Rating Restricted, the replacement for the IMC rating. Or you could go the whole hog and get yourself a full instrument rating for flights during which maintaining VFR is unlikely. Number 8. On your marks. Once you've got 100 hours pilot in command in your logbook, you could consider entering air races. Given the fact that you're going to be flying at full throttle a lot of the time with other aircraft in front, behind and all around you, then you need to be a fairly accomplished pilot. Like motor racing, air racing is a sport with different engine categories and handicaps. It's another avenue to explore, with all the characters, locations and competitions that go with it. Number 9. Turn things upside down. Aerobatics are not everyone's cup of tea, but flying some aeros has the potential to put a big silly grin on your face. A few 20-minute slots under the professional eye of an instructor will show you just how much fun flying can be when you're hanging in your straps. Some pilots log thousands of hours without ever flying inverted, looping or rolling. But if this is your bag, then take it to the level where you are safe and competent to fly a few routines solo. Once you have a routine worked out, you could enter amateur competitions and dream of that podium and a collection of cups. So there you have it. 9 ideas for things to do once you've got your PPL. Work through this list and it'll keep you busy for years to come. Got any additional ideas? Post a comment below and share them. Please give this video a like, share it and subscribe to my channel for more like this.